Good morning, welcome to your Monday, September 25th, 10 a.m. weather briefing. Very warm day across the region yesterday with temperatures rising into the lower 90s in our nation's capital in Baltimore. Washington, D.C. was the warmest at 92 degrees. Richmond also did hit that 90-degree mark, but here at Wallops we were just in the lower 80s with a high of 81 degrees. However, that's about 6 degrees above normal for this time of year. The rest of the area is seeing temperatures in the lower to upper 80s. Overnight last night, a mild night in terms of where we normally would be for this time of year. Ocean City was the coolest at 60 degrees. Here at Wallops we got down to a low of 64 degrees, which again is about 5 degrees above normal. The normal low for this time of year is in the upper 50s. No precipitation across the region yesterday, and currently we are seeing partly cloudy to cloudy skies throughout much of the area, mostly cloudy here with a temperature of 70 degrees as of 9 a.m. Our upper air sounding from this morning showing an east-northeasterly wind at 16 knots at the 1,000-foot level. Then we see an increase from the 3,000 to 9,000 foot level. We have our wind max at 29 knots at the 6,000 foot level, and then the winds drop back down into the mid to lower teens as we go up through the rest of the column up to the 25,000 foot level. Our freezing level this morning is at 17,000 feet. Surface analysis showing high pressure centered off to our north and ridging southward across the local area with Hurricane Maria off the southeastern coastline. It's currently a weak Category 1 hurricane and is encountering some fairly decent shear and also some slightly cooler ocean temperatures that were churned up by Hurricane Irma that'll aid in weakening this system further over the next couple days, but still expected to remain a Category 1 hurricane, possibly a stronger tropical storm over the next several days. But this high pressure system off to our north and also a cold front that'll be approaching the area currently over the middle portions of the United States will be actually driving that system out to sea as we head later in this week. So main impacts in terms of Maria for the local area will just be some higher winds, some light scattered showers, and some stronger riptides across the coastal areas. Looking at the visible satellite imagery from this morning, we do have some lower level Q that is strato Q that's moving across the area, and it looks like that's going to remain tough throughout the region throughout the day today. And this is all in response to onshore winds and also from Hurricane Maria pushing these low level moisture across the area, helping to develop that strato Q, and which will keep our temperatures capped in the mid to upper 70s today, it looks like, and also be providing us with a chance of some scattered showers during the early morning hours tomorrow. However, for today, it looks like we will be remaining dry throughout the daytime hours and into the early overnight hours as well. So for our midday planner today, while the model is lacking in terms of the cloud cover, expecting a good amount of low-level cloudiness and low-level ceilings, mainly around the 800 to 1,000 foot level throughout the day today, along with some brisk northeasterly winds as well, and those will continue during the overnight hours as Hurricane Maria slowly inches northward. And continuing into tomorrow morning, we will see a slight chance of some widely scattered light rain showers throughout the day on Tuesday. Will not be a washout, and whatever rainfall does occur will be fairly light, as we could be experiencing some outer rain bands from Maria, and that'll continue into the afternoon time frame on Tuesday, and then much of the same on Wednesday, as it will actually start to begin to make its turn to the right with a cold front that'll be moving through the area. The model chart's a little quick in terms of the frontal boundary, but do expect this frontal boundary to push Maria farther out to sea. And again, main impacts from the system look to be just some higher winds for both Wednesday and Thursday, as well as some light scattered rain showers. So as I look at the next 24 hours, winds will begin to pick up out of the northeast this morning at 8 to 13 knots, and eventually becoming northeasterly 11 to 16 knots, gusting to 18 knots, which will be the max wind that we'll be experiencing today. While mostly cloudy skies, temporarily overcast with ceilings hovering between 800 and 1,000 feet. Our high temperature today looks to top out at around 77 degrees, and those conditions will continue throughout the overnight hours. Our winds will drop off a little bit northeasterly at 9 to 14 knots, and our overnight low is expected to be around 69 degrees. And then by tomorrow morning after 4 a.m., do expect a slight chance for some light rain showers, with the outer rain bands from Maria starting to enter the area. Winds will begin to increase as well after daybreak, northeasterly at 11 to 16 knots, gusting to 20, and they will increase further as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon time frame. So for Tuesday, mostly cloudy to overcast and breezy with a slight chance of scattered light rain showers with a high of 75 degrees. We'll have about a 30% chance for some scattered showers throughout the day tomorrow, and a chance that we could see that hit that 25 knot mark as we go throughout the day. And then those higher winds become more likely Tuesday night into Wednesday. Mostly cloudy to overcast and breezy Tuesday night with a slight chance of shower with a low of 71 degrees. And then on Wednesday, mostly cloudy and breezy, again with another slight chance of scattered showers. We'll have a high of 78 degrees. And then for Wednesday, it looks like will be the day that we do experience the highest winds for us. Looks like right now for Maria, it looks like we'll top out at about 35 mile per hour max winds for us, and that is in terms of gusts. We should see sustained winds on Wednesday at about 22 to 27 miles per hour, with again winds topping out at about 35 miles per hour. So we'll remain below that tropical storm force winds for us on Wednesday. And again, just experiencing those higher winds and slightly above normal tidal currents or tides as well. And the coastal areas will also see some stronger rip tides as well from the system. But looking at our 7-day forecast, again, scattered showers, widely scattered showers will be in the forecast through Wednesday with the impacts from Maria, and then Maria will begin to make that right turn and move out to sea on Thursday with that cold front picking it up. We have to high around 82 degrees with clouds diminishing on Thursday, and then those temperatures really begin to fall off behind that cold front as we start to return to more seasonable levels with high temperatures in the lower 70s heading in or continuing through this weekend, and our overnight lows you can see dropping down into the mid to lower 50s. So looks like this weekend will be absolutely gorgeous with seasonably pleasant conditions. So as we turn our attention again back to Maria, the infrared satellite imagery showing the western edge of Maria rather disorganized as it's encountering some higher shear associated with an upper level low currently over the southeastern United States, over Florida and Georgia, that's impacting Maria. We also have a high pressure system off to the north, which is impeding Maria's progress as it's slowly inching northward. The Hurricane Center, as of this morning, showing it as a Category 1 hurricane with max sustained winds of 75 miles per hour, central pressure of 961 millibars, and again, a very slow northward movement of 7 miles per hour. The official National Hurricane Center forecast track showing that northward progress as a Category 1 hurricane becoming a tropical storm, although this weakening may actually increase in terms of its time because of the higher shear values, as well as the cooler water temperatures, that Maria will be encountering, may act to further weaken Maria as it continues to push northward. So it could become a tropical storm quicker than what the National Hurricane Center is forecasting. But again, it will be making this sharp right turn as a cold front will be sweeping across the eastern United States and eventually picking up Maria and pushing it farther out to sea as we head to later this week. So it will be remaining well off the coast for the local Wallops area. And in terms of the forecast guidance, it is rather compact and in good agreement in terms of that sharp right turn. This morning for the 8:15 briefing, I had an old model image in there, but the reasoning behind it is still solid in terms of the good model agreement making that strong right turn. But we'll continue to monitor Maria and any change in its impacts, and we'll update you as need be. And that'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for today. We'll be back again with you tomorrow morning for the Daily Ops weather briefing. Have a great day.